Okay, so with the next arc quickly approaching us, there's been a lot of speculations, there's been a lot of questions, there's been a lot of theories, and I myself have a few questions. And I was gonna do five, but I just threw one of them in there. I know it really doesn't need to be there, but what the hell? Why not? And all right. So let's start. So these are my six questions on the Trunks arc. My first question is, how powerful is Goku Black or Black Goku? And I none of us know right now. We have no information on Goku Black or Black Goku. All we know that it's gonna be a little difficult. He's like the most, or not like, but he is the most difficult slash powerful villain that has come to Dragon Ball Super. That's next to Beerus. And I say that because when Toriyama put out that we're gonna have a new villain and future Trunks was confirmed to come back, that this fight is going to involve both Goku and Vegeta, and also Beerus, Whis, Champa, and Vados, and also Lord Zeno, which is the king of everything, one of the most powerful being of all the cosmos. And if Toriyama went on and said that, then my guess is that Goku Black is more powerful than both Goku and Vegeta. Also, may be on par with Beerus and Champa. Not how more powerful than Lord Zeno or Whis and Vados, because Whis and Vados are the ones that train Champa and Beerus. So my guess is, and I'm not going off numbers or power scaling or anything, my guess is that Evil Goku is more powerful than both Goku and Vegeta, but on par with Beerus and Champa. And my guess is that if Evil Goku were to fight Beerus or Champa, that let's just say that Beerus might have, or Beerus might use 90% of his power. We haven't seen 100%. All we've seen was 80% when he was fighting against Goku in Battle of Gods. So that's my explanation in how powerful is Goku Black. I'm not gonna go in depth with numbers and power scaling and anything else. It's just a simple explanation of what my theory or my opinion is how powerful is Goku Black. My second question is, why does Goku Black have the Potara earrings on? And in my previous video, there have been many theories and speculations on that Demigra might be the one that's um excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. That Demigra might be possessing Evil Goku, which, as I explained in that video, Toriyama will never bring a video game character into his anime slash manga. So I don't think that Demigra is part of Super. My guess is that an evil Makaio Shin is um is possessing evil Goku, or he could just have the earrings on for design. And another, let's just say a part two of the question is, do you think, or do I think that evil what is evil Goku's intentions of coming back into the past? Well, obviously one of them is to destroy, but my the also my guess is that he wants to fuse with somebody in the past that he wasn't able to in the future because they decided to disagree with his choice, and evil Goku decided to kill him because he didn't want to agree with his choice in fusing with him and becoming one. Now that could be Trunks, that can be Gohan, that can be anybody. Even though future Gohan did die from the androids, and everyone else had died from Cell. But let me not go into depth into that because I don't want to make this video too long. My third question is, and it might be a little short with this answer, but my third question is what is the significance in Mai? As you see in the poster on the left, we see Mai back to back with future Trunks holding a shotgun. And one of my videos that was explaining the poster on explain one of my videos explaining the poster, I also had, just through a quick, not an Easter egg. I don't want to say Easter egg, but her wielding a shotgun reminds me of the Super Shotgun from Doom. And anyone that's played the most recent Doom that's come out, it kind of looks like the Super Shotgun. But my guess is the reason why Mai is there is that Trunks and Mai might be together. And the only reasoning I have for that is because in the movie of Battle of Gods, when Pilaf, Shu, and Mai were trying to steal the Dragon Balls, Kid Trunks had told Goten, yeah, Mai is my girl, or she says she is my girlfriend. We hold hands when our dads aren't looking, and we hear Trunks in his little squeaky voice, awesome. And then a few shots later, we see Trunks fly to Mai, asking Mai, hey, listen, can you be my pretend girlfriend just for the day? So my guess is because of that scenario, it had changed the space-time continuum in future Trunks' timeline, and somehow Mai is with future Trunks. And if it didn't, Mai survived, and Trunks remembered her or noticed her and saw something that was going on and had saved her from whatever was going on. Maybe the Pilaf gang was in trouble with evil Goku, and Trunks saved her as um, as she was a damsel in distress. So it's either one of two things: Mai and Trunks are together, or Mai is helping Trunks because evil Goku killed Pilaf and Shu. So that's the only thing that I can come up when it comes to what's the significance and Mai being in the poster, or Mai coming up in Dragon Ball Super. Because there was an interview with the actress who voices Mai in Japan, and she says that she's going to be in every episode of Dragon Ball Super. She may not be in episode 7 right away, but she may be in Dragon Ball Super for the whole arc. We don't know when. Maybe she could show up in episode 47. We don't know. But let me go on to the next question. My fourth question is: will Goten and Trunks be useful in this arc? And honestly, I want to say yes, and at the same time I want to say no. The reason why I want to say no is because, as we saw in episode 45, Goten and Trunks were decently useful, but at the same time they were not useful, because when they went to go fight Copy Vegeta, their Miracle Punch, Miracle Kick, whatever attacks they did on Copy Vegeta was no use. They were landing hits, They were landing punches, they were landing kicks, and nothing helped. They even went Super Saiyan 3. And if you saw my review on episode 45, I called that moment a nostalgic moment because we have not seen that since the fight with Super Buu before he absorbed them and fought Gohan. So, and the reason why I want to say yes is maybe future Trunks will ask them to help him, whether it's big or whether it's small. But I'm leaning more towards no, only because of what we saw in episode 45, and I could be wrong. Don't take my words to heart and say, "Oh yeah, Trunks and Goten aren't going to be useful because this person said this and this person said that." This is my opinion, and that's my answer to my own question. This isn't a question that I thought of myself. And continuing with Goten and Trunks, my fifth question is, will Goten and Trunks be older in this arc? And honestly, I don't think so. Because even at the ages of 11 and 12, they still look like they were 7 and 8. Which is kind of depressing. Because we saw the development of Goku and we saw the development of Gohan. So why, excuse me, so why is it that there has not been any character development with Goten and Trunks? I would love to see them in their teenage years. I would love to see them a little older. And what a lot of fans are upset with Goten and Trunks not getting any character development because we saw Gohan have some character development just as Goku did. And Toriyama had said himself that if if he did not give Goku any character development, if he did not have Goku grow up, he wasn't going to continue with the series. So that is the reason why the series went on, is because he wanted to see Goku have some character development and also become a man, which he is today. And so I would love to see Goten and Trunks older. Give some character development. Have them look different. If you want them, if you want, I'm sorry, but if you want Goten to look like Goku when he was, let's just say 17 or 18, then that's going a little too far. But let's just, have Goten and Trunks have a growth spurt. Give them a haircut. Have them. We all know what Trunks is gonna look like because of future Trunks coming back in the Cell Saga. So we know that future that Kid Trunks is gonna look the same. His whole and have his bowl haircut. He's gonna have a jacket on and that says Capsule Corp. He's gonna wear, and he's gonna have the sword when if they show if they show him get his sword. If not, they might do a time skip and we see the the present Trunks have a sword. But like I said, honestly, I don't think we're gonna see Goten and Trunks be older or grow up in this arc. It's gonna be 72 episodes. Dragon Ball Super has been it is deemed official that there will be 72 episodes for this series, which means that we have a little less than 30 episodes in this arc, which I'm hoping, if we do have a little less than 30 episodes left before the series ends, then this arc better be action packed. I really do hope it's action packed. But on to my last and final question. And it kind of the reason why I have the picture of Vegito and Gogeta here on the top right. Will we see the return of fusions, both Botara and Metamorph? And I'm really, really hoping so. I really am, because we all know that Vegito is canon, and Gogeta isn't, because that was in a movie. But Toriyama also said that Gogeta is canon, but in its own universe, meaning that all the movie characters that we've seen Cooler, we've seen Janemba, Gogeta, we've seen Cool. I believe I said Cooler. We've seen Broly. We see Super Android 13, Turles. In the movie universe, Gogeta is canon, but as in the current timeline, Vegito is not canon. Now, we've had hints of fusions ever since Battle of Gods. And the first hint that comes to mind is Whis telling Beerus, well, you know, if both of this, as hard headed as the Saiyans are, if they both work together, they could be formidable, or they could beat you as a team. Now, that could mean that them both fighting at the same time, or it could mean fusions. And I swear, I'm hoping we see. If we don't get to see Gogeta, I'm fine with that. But if as long as we see Vegito in this arc, I'll be very very happy, because it's at least one fusion. And I'm only talking about fusion between Goku and Vegeta. I'm not talking about Gotenks here. I'm just talking about Goku and Goku and Vegeta. I'm sorry. I'm getting messages over here. And if there is fusion, I believe that Goku Black or Black Goku is not gonna have a chance, especially since Vegito is the most powerful character in the whole Dragon Ball universe. As in Z Fighters, I'm not talking about the Kaioshins. I'm not talking about Gods of Destruction. I'm not talking about Vados and Whis and Lord Zeno. I'm talking as of Z Fighters. Vegito is the most powerful character. So I I mean, if not, it's gonna upset a lot of people, and I guarantee you that it will upset a lot of people, because we've been wanting fusions for a very very long time. The last time we saw any fusions besides episode 45 with Super Gotenks was the Fusion Reborn movie. I'm really hoping that some type of fusion, even if they make Gogeta, if Gogeta is in here, and they pick Gogeta over Vegito, I'll be happy with that. Any type of fusion between them, I'll be happy. If they choose Vegito, I'm happy. If they choose Gogeta, I'm happy. I just want some type of fusion. Although I mean, let's just see, because the only reason why Goku and Vegeta are single forms back to themselves was because they had lowered their guard that they had put on around themselves before Super Buu had absorbed them. And the only reason why, and I'm not gonna say the only reason why, there's this theory going around that the only reason why the Vegito diffused was because of the evil air that's inside Buu, or some type of evil magic that's inside Buu. So that's the reason, or that's one of the reasons why the Vegito had diffused. Now, my question, or a little bonus question here, that's on the fusion topic, is if they do in fact decide to fuse in Vegito, that means that they have to go and find the Dragon Balls as soon as possible so they can defuse, because we all know that Vegeta does not want to be fused with Kakarot for so long. Because also Goku had asked Vegeta at the towards the end of Battle of Gods, do you think that will be able to, or do you think there will be fusion some type in the future? And Vegeta's like, don't even think about it, or don't get your hopes up, and or I wouldn't bet on it, something like that. And Goku's like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. But with evil Goku showing up, I believe that some type of fusion, it could be Metamorph or it could be Potara fusion, something will happen. It has to be. I think something dire will happen. And the only thing that I can think of is the death of somebody. And honestly, I think it might be the death of Bulma, because as smart as Bulma is very, very stupid. And the reason why I say that is because you saw what she slapped Beerus in Battle of Gods, which got her slapped by Beerus and knocked on the ground, which made Vegeta very, very furious and made him stronger than Goku in that moment. And in Resurrection of F, we see her mouth off against Vegeta, which potentially could have gotten her killed then. But I believe it was Piccolo, Gohan, or Krillin that had to remind her, it's like, hey, what are you doing? That's Frieza. And she had to do a double take as, oh, and is that Frieza? The one we saw on Namek? And that's when she remembered, and that's when she kept her mouth quiet. So as smart as she is, yes, she's the daughter of the most richest and most and the smartest of all of Dragon Ball, Dr. Briefs. But she's also very, very stupid. And I don't like to say that because as a female character, Bulma is my favorite. And I don't like to say that Bulma is stupid. But sometimes she has her moments where she can be blonde at times. Because, like I said, and I'll reiterate, she slapped Beerus, which got her slapped, and she was mouthing off at Frieza in Resurrection of F. So for for fusion to happen, it has to be very, very dire. And honestly, I think it's the death of Bulma, or let's just be a little comedic here and say the death of Krillin yet again. But I don't think that Krillin is going to have a part in this neither. He may try to fight, but he gets his butt kicked like he has been in every saga. Excuse me, and except for Resurrection of F, because the fight between Goku and Golden Frieza, they all the Z fighters were going to attack Frieza, but Frieza threw some key at them, which stopped them or made them step back. Or the in order for us to see fusion, I think future Trunks is gonna have to have a serious talk with both Goku and Vegeta and tell them, hey, listen, the only way to defeat Goku Black or Black Goku is to fuse. And we all know that Vegeta is going to be selfish and he's going to be cocky, and he's going to take this moment and say, hey, this is my one moment in finally beating Kakarot, and want to fight him himself. But also, but what's going to happen is that he's going to get his butt kicked just like he did against Hit. And I know a lot of Vegeta fans are going to be butthurt about it. But you know what? It happens. Goku's gotten his butt kicked how many times? Vegeta's gotten his butt kicked so many times. Gohan has gotten his butt kicked so many times. Yamcha, Krillin, Piccolo, Tien, Goten, Trunks. You know, everybody's gotten their butt handed to them a bunch of times. It's Dragon Ball. That's what happens. No one's superior unless it's Whis, Vados, Champa, and Beerus. Like them, and of course Lord Zeno. Of course, they're the only ones that are not gonna have their butt handed to them. Hey, maybe it will happen um in this fight. Who knows? But I've gone on for too long. It's close to, I want to say, past 20 minutes, probably going to half an hour. But these were my questions on the Trunks arc. I don't know if I'm gonna have any more questions, any more theories on it, but who knows? You know, things can come up. Maybe I'll do some research or something, and who knows? Maybe I'll make another video on something else, on maybe on Whis, maybe on Vados or something, maybe on Lord Zeno. But yeah, these are my questions. If you want, you can answer these questions in the comment section below. And like I say in every video, I know it's not gonna happen. My last two videos I just recently made on this topic has only gotten 2 views, and which is fine with me. I'm not a view hog. I'm not a subscriber hog. I'm I'm not here for likes and for people to share it. You know, if you share it, good. I'm happy you shared it, because these questions can get people talking. These questions can get a conversation going. So um if you want, you guys can answer these questions. It's not just watch and listen, whatever. If you can go clean, and have this video playing on in the background. So you know, whatever. But I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you're ready for tomorrow's episode, because we're gonna see the continuation of Goku versus Copy Vegeta. So let's find out what happens. But I want to say good night. I want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.